join the conversation.
Join the conversation and
Have you been to Israel, the Holy Land, before?
Hooray! For the third time, a whole bunch of Holy Ghost-seeking Christians are going to visit Israel for more fire. And this is your turn to go deeper.
You will walk the walk with Jesus and come face to face with the Bible.
You will walk the Sea of Galilee, see where Jesus was crucified, visit the tomb of Lazarus. You will see the Wailing Wall live.
Oh yes! And you will see where Jesus rose from the dead. The date is 7th to 14th of September 2020, and you just can't miss this chance.
So join us by calling 703-910-6646
or hit us on divinepowerhouse@gmail.com. This time, we are going deeper for a big catch. Hallelujah. All night, all night, all night.
Bishop Adonteng Boateng is calling again.
On the 28th February 2020 at 9 p.m., he'll be hosting a powerful all-night service themed Armed and Dangerous.
The fire will be massive with deliverance service, healing, and all-out prophetic service that will transform your life completely.
And the address is 3115 Golansky Boulevard, Woodbridge. You can't miss this powerful all-night service.
Be there.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Have you been to Israel, the Holy Land, before?
Hooray! For the third time, a whole bunch of Holy Ghost-seeking Christians are going to visit Israel for more fire. And this is your turn to go deeper.
You will walk the walk with Jesus and come face to face with the Bible.
You will walk the Sea of Galilee, see where Jesus was crucified, visit the tomb of Lazarus. You will see the Wailing Wall live.
Oh yes! And you will see where Jesus rose from the dead. The date is 7th to 14th of September 2020, and you just can't miss this chance.
So join us by calling 703-910-6646
or hit us on divinepowerhouse@gmail.com. This time, we are going deeper for a big catch. Hallelujah. All night, all night, all.
Alright, it's Friday night. Wise up. If you're here, I will indulge you tonight to share this video. It's Wise Up time. This is Bishop Adonteng Boateng. As you know, every Friday night we meet here. We talk about family, about relationship, love life, everything we can talk about family. This is where we start from. This program is meant to entertain you and also to advise you and to make you smart and get you to wise up. All right, if you're watching, we're in Wise Up. This is Bishop Adonteng Boateng. I have Elijah Bonnie Nikwe, the studio master here. Faith Wilson, our technical master also is here. And this night I'm here with a beautiful, wonderful, great lady that is on my side. She has a whole lot of things to talk tonight on Wise Up. So if you're watching Wise Up, please share the video because I have little to say. And this beautiful young lady here, she has so many questions and so many things to say about men, about friends, about family, about parenthood, about everything you can imagine. She just joined me. Wise Up. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to introduce to you, I'll get her to introduce herself. She's eloquent enough. Hey, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Bishop.
All right, can you tell us who you are, where you're coming from, and...
Yes. So hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Kadie Wurie. I am coming from Newport News, Virginia, which is almost 2 hours away from where we're at, to join Bishop tonight with Wise Up. I've heard great things about it. I've seen great things about it. I've tuned into the live a couple times, and it's just amazing. And I wouldn't rather be anywhere else on a Friday night but here, trying to get advice from the great, and of course, and just see where it goes.
All right, so Kadie, you drove 2 hours to get here.
I did.
Wow. I'm proud of you. Thank you for coming once again. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so Kadie, you're a young lady. Before you ask your questions, you're a young lady, you're beautiful. How is life?
Life is good. As good as it's going to be. I think I've come to the realization that like life is what you make it. If you're happy, life will be happy. Life will be a great place. If you're not, of course, your days get a little bit longer, but life is definitely what you make it.
Okay.
So life is
Kadie,
good.
At your age, what are you doing?
Right now I'm in nursing school.
Okay.
I am in school to be a registered nurse, of course, and that's just really it. Working full time, trying to put myself through school.
All right, so you are in college.
I am.
And you are in nursing school.
Yes.
At your age, before you start asking your questions, this is Wise Up. What is your opinion about men? So far in life, after all your experiences in life, before you start throwing your questions, what is your experience about men?
Okay, as far as my experience goes when it comes to men, I do believe it's what they say. Men mature way further later than we do as women. So as men, when it comes to like dating and relationships, they're very young-minded and they're not ready for whatever a female is ready for at the time, but they just mature. You just got to give them time. Let them.
So it means that men, we don't mature quickly enough.
No.
But I'm mature and I'm old enough.
Of course, because you're older now. But I'm sure back in the day, you know, it wasn't always the greatest, but it takes time.
Okay, nice. So do you think that is the opinion about all women, that men don't mature early enough?
Definitely. I believe so. And I believe from what I've seen and stuff that, yes, it has become a stereotype that men do not mature until they're about 28, 30, until they hit that age. But their early and mid 20s, nope.
Oh, so
it's very rare.
If a man is in early 20s, they are never matured.
Not yet.
They're still like 12-year-old and 13-year-old.
I'd probably give them like 16 and 15.
All right. All right. So, ladies, if you're watching, this is Wise Up. I'm here with this wonderful, beautiful lady here, Kadie. She drove 2 hours to be here on Wise Up, and she has a lot of things for us to talk about. Kadie, what is your first question? Wise Up. Let's talk.
Okay, so today my first question is pertaining to Valentine's Day. Of course, since it did just pass. Not a personal experience, but a friend of mine, her and the person she was dating at the time, they went to Houston. They had a great time. The whole entire time, his phone was on Do Not Disturb. As in, like, he just basically blocked all incoming calls, text messages, anything.
While she was with the boyfriend or the boyfriend was with her?
Yes, while they were together.
Okay.
So, he does have a child, so of course that raised alarms of why is your phone on Do Not Disturb? You're blocking all contact from everybody else. But then again, it's like, is that being sneaky, or was that him just enjoying their time together?
Oh, I now understand you. Meaning that maybe he put, while he's with a girlfriend, he put a phone on Do Not Disturb so that other girls might not call him.
Exactly.
So that the girlfriend will not find out.
Yes.
But Kadie, my question before I even answer you, on Valentine's Day, Faith, for instance, and it's not only one person who called him and said, hey, happy Valentine.
Right.
There's this one sitting there, Elijah Bon in Ikwe. I was with him on Valentine's Day. He got about 13 calls.
Right.
So if, let's say, Kadie, I'm with you here, and it's Valentine's Day and we're celebrating time, and I put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Right.
Maybe it means that I am with you and I'm just trying to make sure you get the best of time together, than to even imagine sometimes you guys, it's good to look at the positive side of life, though, because if a man will shut off his phone and said, I'm with my babe and it's Valentine's Day,
Right.
I feel it's just good to look at the good side, because if baby mama will call and he doesn't want that disturbance of somebody disturbing a good time and romantic moment, I don't think your friend should look too deep into it. Otherwise, it feels like she's being too suspicious.
Right.
So I will advise that she should wise up by just letting it go and assume that the reason why the guy put the phone on Do Not Disturb is because one is Valentine's Day, they've traveled, spent money to travel, and he just wants to enjoy the best of the time with the girl, period. No more second guessing or anything else.
Right, and that's definitely understandable, but there has been times in the past where it has given her reasons to raise alarms and raise suspicions. So of course she's a little bit guarded and she's a little bit more concerned at this time. So, and then you have a child, yes, your baby mama calls you, but God forbid it's an emergency. Your phone's on Do Not Disturb. That's irresponsible right there.
You see, Kadie, I understand. I wish that the baby mama is still living with the guy.
Right.
Because baby mama has her own life.
Yeah.
The baby has his also growing up life.
Right.
And this guy has a new woman in his life. He's enjoying the moment. I feel it's just proper sometimes. I am a married man.
Yes.
Kadie, sometimes I get too many calls.
Got it.
I wish I could turn off my phone, but people need to talk to me and deal with me, so my phone is always up. Sometimes I might be talking about something very important with my family, and the calls just keep coming. It's frustrating for the woman that is there.
Oh, yeah.
It's killing. So let's say if I have my will and I said, all right, now we've traveled, we've gone to Jamaica or somewhere else, I want to shut off my phone.
And enjoy the time.
And enjoy the time, because, Kadie, every minute we have to live, it's a minute we cannot sacrifice for nothing, because the next minute somebody can die.
That is true.
The next minute there might be a confusion that can break up this relationship. So every opportunity we have to celebrate life and make the best out of it, I feel is good. So I personally tell the girl not to look too deep into it.
Okay.
But from the way your friend is behaving, it means that somebody has cheated on her before.
Yes. Yes,
Oh.
of course. So there has been a guard, because, like I said, this day and age, when you're dating men, it's very sneaky, and it's like you have to have your guard up, because, for instance, our generation and the way that men think, they feel as if it's just like it's easier. It's hard dating in our day and age right now, because men feel as if they want their options. They want options. So it's like
if men want options in your age, what do you mean by that?
as in, if I'm dating someone exclusively, it's just me and them, they feel as if they can have 3 other people.
Really?
Yes, it's hard. It is hard.
Really?
Yes.
Hold on. So you're saying that young men at your age now,
Yes.
when they even take you as your serious girlfriend, they still have options.
It will still always be that thought of options. I do believe that. I
So
truly
it
believe
means
that.
that option 1, option 2, and option 3.
Maybe 4 or 5.
So it means that if they come to you and you're busy, they can go to option.
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
But then it's not safe.
There you go. It's,
Do you think this day and age, if anybody wants to date you, you should do a thorough background check?
yeah.
And how do you do? Because if you go to McDonald's, they go to companies to do. How do you, as a young woman, do a background check on a guy who says he's interested? How do you do that? How do you find out whether he's genuine, whether he's true? Do you go to church? Do you go to a religious organization to find out from, let's say, faith?
peers
Hey, I
and
want to
stuff.
find out from your father who you are. I am confused. What do you do to make sure that before you open your life up to a guy, the guy is serious, he knows what he is about? What do you do? Tell me.
You check. You look at the situation. You look back. You see like there's plays to, like, you see like sneakiness. You see there's red flags. Number 1, red flags. Let me say that red flags are definitely there. So you watch out for, you watch out for certain situations, as of like, say if they're constantly always like, they're always on their phone when you guys are together, but then if you're calling them and they're not answering, it's just like, okay, what are you doing? And you don't have a legit excuse. I'm sorry, you're doing something wrong.
No, but Kadie, I want to put myself in because I'm the only man sitting here.
Right.
I'm always playing with my phone. I feel that I've become addicted to my phone. Either I'm playing game, I like to do WhatsApp, I'm doing this, and you call, and you call. Maybe at the time you call, for some reason, I might be talking to Faith, maybe something else. Kadie, I understand that maybe somebody's cheated on you before, you have been played before. But as a woman, if you really love a man, right, one thing you should always do, you should always give the man the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
Because if you always have to be on guard also, men feel that you are too nagging. When you're always on guard, what were you doing on your phone? I called you, did not answer. I have texted you, oh, maybe he might be sleeping. Maybe his boss has made him upset. Maybe something wrong. So if you can give men the benefit of doubt, to just say, hey, I called you, babe, what were you doing? You didn't answer my phone. Well, I was sleeping. Well, I didn't feel like talking. Babe, what is wrong? You see, that open conversation always helps you to build men because, Kadie, every man out there, we're just wild beasts. It takes the heart of a very strong woman,
Right,
to gradually, methodically, and take their time to build men. Every man, Nikwe is here, Faith is here, I am
Right.
here. Every man you see out there, if you are a woman and you go into a man's life,
right.
see him as a little dog. Now, over time, work to raise this man to become who you, Kadie, wants him to be. Because no man out there is ready for any long relationship.
No, not at all. But it's hard to do that when the man doesn't want that for themselves at that time. So it's like, that's when it goes back to the whole maturity thing about it, because it's just like, yes, we're there and we're waiting and stuff like that. We build, at the end of the day, it becomes a situation where some men look at it, we build them up, and then they're like, okay, well, I'm ready to be the man I am for somebody else. I'm tired of this relationship. It becomes of that. You take your time and your years and stuff, like you help build this man up. You stay, you calm your heart and everything, and you be with the man. You give them the benefit of the doubt. You put up with whatever they put you through and everything else. But then it's like, once they become that man that you feel as if they're there, you're done with your nagging. You're done with everything. But they turn around and look at it like, okay, well, she nagged this whole time. She did this and that this whole time. I'm ready to leave and walk out.
My heart feels pain for any man to treat a woman like that.
Yes,
because,
definitely.
You know, if a woman trusts a man enough and she invests time,
Yes.
her life, money, and all the things anybody can sacrifice, only to be played at the last
end.
minute,
Yeah.
that I'm going to choose another woman over you, that is a big insult. And
It is.
and it's not good. That is why Kadie also, in the past, they used to advise women, if you're in a relationship with a man, they advise them, and it's even in the Bible, that the women shouldn't open up their body also to the men. At least they should have something to hold back. Something they, as the last card, they can hold back just to protect they themselves. Because today, most of the girls, they commit too much. They give in too much.
Which is true. But then you have the some who don't give too much, and then it's just like you're in a situation where the girl has option and the guy has option, so they're not serious with each other. So it's just...
Oh, Kadie, you are saying some of the girls who are in relationship and they have options too?
Sometimes, yes.
So it means that like they are dating 2 or 3 men also? Why would a woman do that?
Because she's broken. She's scared to trust fully one person at one time.
But Kadie, you see, if a woman behaves like that, don't you think that men end up taking advantage of them? The reason is, if let's say a woman has 3 boyfriends, I'm a man, Faith is here, Nikwe is here.
Right.
One thing about men is, if you open yourself up, a man will have his way with you.
Yeah.
And then if you go here also, he will also have his way with you. At the end, you are trying to sample or trying to have options. But each of them, when they feel they cannot trust you, remember they also have other options. It makes your life so insecure.
Yes, it's a cycle. It's definitely a cycle. It is. I agree with you. It's a cycle of dating nowadays.
We live in a very sad world now, right?
Definitely. It is. It's very sad and it's very unfortunate because it's like back in the day it became from what I've seen, for instance, my parents are married. They have been married to each other forever, like what, 30 something years, excuse me. So they are still married and I'm very grateful and thankful for that. So I grew up with to me, a perfect example of what a marriage should look like. You go through things, you work it out as a family and stuff, and you stick it through. And at the end of the day, they love each other and they remember why they got themselves into it. But it's like, it's hard. Nowadays, I feel like people don't understand that. It's like, okay, and this goes back to the option thing. It's just like, okay, well, I don't want to sit here and work it out with this person. I'll just leave and then go to the next. I'll work it out with the next person, or I'll work it out with this person. I'll work it out with this person. Instead of working it out with one person and then trying to build something with that one person.
So, Kadie, as a young woman, knowing all this, hearing all this from your friends, is it possible to ever genuinely fall in love as a woman?
It is. It is very possible. And it's very possible, but then that's where you end up with the what's it called? The anxiety of, okay, maybe one day at the end I might get hurt at this, because I'm giving my all to this one person, but I know how men are these days. And then you get into a situation where it's just like, okay, maybe the man is perfectly fine and perfectly exactly what you want, but you're coming into the relationship with all these baggage, insecurities, and anxieties about what you.
If let's say Elijah Bonnie Negwe here.
Yes.
Very genuine man, very decent man, and he finds a woman. The woman is coming with all this baggage.
Yes.
Somebody disappointed her. Somebody lied to her. And then she comes, hey, what are you doing on your phone? Hey, I called you, didn't answer your phone. When I sent you a message, I noticed that you were on another call. With all this, Kadie, how is such a person going to marry you? Because it feels like the woman, she's crazy.
Yes, she may look crazy to you, but that's a damaged woman. That's a woman who's been hurt in the past, who's been treated wrong in the past and everything. So it's just like she's damaged. So as a man, if you truly love this person, why not stick it out and work through it? No. Build her up too.
Kadie, so hold on. My worry, I'm maybe my voice is going out, but my worry is, why would a woman go out there, get banged out, get crushed, get broken, with all issues from everywhere, and then an innocent man who has done nothing wrong, the woman is come with all these excess baggages, and then the man comes and the woman is this, what is your problem? She says, well, I've been hurt before, I've been done this before. Kadie, what would such a man do? Because so many men, I'm a priest.
Yes.
So many men who married women who they thought were innocent, they were angels, because they live in bad marriages before. They've been through relationships, they've been broken. Such women are very bitter.
Right.
They are very argumentative.
Yes.
They are very defensive. They are always on guard. And they don't tell the men this is what they are coming with. When you bring them to your life, now everything starts just popping up. What would a man do, Kadie, to such a woman?
Just take your time. Take your time with the woman. Just if you truly love that person, you see them flaws and all. I believe, if you truly do love that person, you see them flaws and all, and you just want to, I don't know. She's on guard. She is. She has her guard up and she has her heart guarded and protected. So if this man loves her and he's willing to accept every baggage that comes with it.
All right.
I agree.
You're on Wise Up. We want to take a break. This is Bishop Adonteng Boateng. I'm here with this wonderful, beautiful, bubbly, beautiful girl called Kadie. All the way 2 hours away. She's a student, a medical, she's a nursing student. She's here on Wise Up to talk. Please, if you're watching, share the video. We want to take a break. We shall be back. Thank you.
Have you been to Israel, the Holy Land, before?
Hooray! For the third time, a whole bunch of Holy Ghost seeking Christians are going to visit Israel for more fire. And this is your turn to go deeper.
You will walk the walk with Jesus and come face to face with the Bible.
You will walk the Sea of Galilee, see where Jesus was crucified, visit the tomb of Lazarus. You will see the Wailing Wall live.
Oh yes! and you will see where Jesus rose from the dead. The date is 7th to the 14th of September 2020, and you just can't miss this chance.
So join us by calling 703-910-6646
or hit us on divinepowerhouse@gmail.com. This time, we are going deeper for a big catch. All night, all night, all night.
Bishop Adonteng Boateng is calling again.
On the 28th February 2020 at 9 p.m., he'll be hosting a powerful all-night service theme, Armed and Dangerous.
The fire will be massive with deliverance service, healing, and all-out prophetic service that will transform your life completely.
And the address is 3115 Golansky Boulevard, Woodbridge. You can't miss this powerful all-night service.
Be there.
Hallelujah.
Anyway, this is Bishop Adonteng Boateng here once again. This is Wise Up. This program comes every Friday night from 4:30 p.m. New York time until 6 p.m. And this program, we talk about relationship, family, marriage, everything about family. That's what we are here for, to wise up and to learn. At least you come here, you are entertained, and also you learn a lot. This is Bishop Adonteng Boateng here. I'm here with my studio manager, Elijah Bonnie Nikwe, and my son here, Faith Wilson. Kadie, welcome again.
Thank you.
I like your smile. Kadie, somebody just threw up a question that normally if you tell men all your past, later they use it against you.
Right.
Can you tell me a little bit about about why a girl would tell a new boyfriend, hey, my ex-boy, we did this and we did that. What happens? Why that?
Why tell them?
Yeah.
For reasons like that. So for reasons, if it's like, okay, she's just like, okay, I'm asking you this question because I don't trust right now. Or if he feels as if like, okay, she's crazy, like how you used it in the beginning. You said she's crazy. She's asking you this, she's asking you that. It's because of what she's been through in the past. So it's just to let you know and to tell you like, okay, well, this is why she's doing this. This is why she's acting like this, because of her past. But for what the person was saying, that I believe that what I'm taking from it is that some men will be like, oh, okay, she's just crazy. Let me just continue doing what I'm doing. She's just crazy. She's just this and that. And then at the end of the day, it's like they just continue to look at you like, oh, you're just crazy. You're just crazy. You're this.
All right. Kadie, thank you again. If you're watching, this is Wiser. Please, can you share this video and share the video again? God bless you. Kadie. All right, now, so Wise Up, ask your questions now. I know you have so many things on your mind. Feel free and let's talk now.
Definitely. So, Bishop,
yes.
Okay, do you feel as if this is past of what we said and what we talked about and stuff, but it does come down to relationships and stuff, of course. Do you feel as if it is okay this day and age to have a child without being married? How do you feel about that? With being
that if somebody is not married,
yes, and they come and have a child,
and they have a child, what do I feel about it?
Yes.
You see, biblically,
right,
or religiously, it is not appropriate to have intimate relationship with anybody without the ceremony of marriage.
Right.
So that one is already answered, because without intimacy,
got it,
there shall be no babies. Let me also be a normal human being on this earth. We're living in a day and time where everything is flipping up very fast. You wish that your daughter, your friend, will not have a baby when they are not married. But these days and time, things happened. Every young guy has a girl and every young girl has a boy.
Right.
And while they go back and forth, the unforeseen circumstances bring pregnancies that are never planned, or pregnancies that is never planned. Okay, the word again is planned. Now, once the baby comes into this world, it is my belief that every human being that is born, once they land on this earth, it doesn't matter the circumstances of which brought them to this earth.
Right.
They are part of the family. They are part of us. Faith, leave them alone. They are part of us. They are part of the family, and everything else is part of it. So I wish that if you are my daughter, you are my sister, you will never be pregnant while you're not married.
Right.
However, if it ever happens, so happens, that one day you come home and you share with me, hey, daddy, or hey, bro, I am pregnant.
Right.
I will tell you that we don't know what that baby might be.
Exactly.
Under any circumstances, and therefore that child shouldn't be rejected. So even though I don't support you to be pregnant without marriage, if it so happens, that shouldn't be condemned. Mm-hmm. It should be supported because it has already happened. One thing I believe is that no human being is perfect. So in my imperfection and your imperfection, if you go to get pregnant through your imperfection, mm-hmm. when you pray, God forgives you. And who am I or anybody else to condemn you or judge you? Yeah. You understand my point? So getting pregnant without, or getting babies without marriage is not good biblically, and it's not even also good, especially for you, the woman. Right. Because marriage is a form of like a security for you, a woman. So if a man marries you, at least you're secured in your mental conscience that you are in a committed, bonded relationship. Mm-hmm. Unlike when it's just boyfriend and girlfriend, he can determine to go anytime. You understand my point? Mm-hmm. So when you are married and there are babies, the babies live in a home that is sanctioned with security. Right. But if it's just a boyfriend, he can easily walk away and tell somebody else, that's my baby mama. One thing as a woman, it's never good for anybody to call you, it's my baby mama. It's an insult. Yeah. Because the guy goes out there, he can go tell another girl I don't have a baby with. And they can even lie and tell the other woman that she lied, that the baby is not my baby. Right. But if the babies are born in a committed relationship like marriage, it's security for you, the woman. So it is never good for any woman to wish to have a baby with a man that is not married to her. It is not secure, it is not good. But time and life is running so fast. These days it's hard to hold anything down. Mm-hmm. That is what I will tell you. Thank you. Okay. So wise up. Yes, definitely. What else? Please, if you're watching, please share this video and let's talk. I have Kadie here. Kadie has so much on her mind. She's a student. She's a nursing student. She drove 2 hours to be here to talk. Kadie, what's your next question? Wise up.
So my next question is, I heard over on the radio, this woman, excuse me, she was talking about how she was in a relationship with this man for about 3 years. He was the main provider within the relationship, and then one day he just came to her and said that he wanted out. He wanted to leave.
So I mean say that, continue.
No, so how do you feel about that? Do you feel as if that was right? She's very angry about it.
She's angry?
Yes.
That they were in a relationship for 3 years. The man provided everything. Yes. And finally the man came and said, I'm done. Mm-hmm. And she's upset. Why is she upset?
Because he just came home one day and said he was leaving. There was no problem to her knowledge or anything. He just decided that he wanted to leave.
Oh, so she feels that...
He said he was tired.
The man said he's tired. Mm-hmm. Wow. Anyway, okay, so you were saying that a girl, a lady and a boyfriend were in a relationship for 3 years. Yes. The man provided everything. Nothing happened. One day he just came and said, I'm done. Mm-hmm. And the girl is upset. Yes. Because the benefits have stopped.
If we're going to look at it like that, yes.
Is she upset because of the benefits?
Maybe because of the relationship.
But you see,
like, why just end it?
This relationship is not there is no commitment. Just like the man is walking away, she can also walk away. The only thing you can do is to cry and cry about brokenheartedness. Just that, you see, I will tell every man, woman, as you as a woman sitting here, Kadie, the most precious thing you can hold in your life is when you cover yourself up. Mm-hmm. So any man you open your body to, right? You have given you see, gold is dug from the ground. Yes. Pearls, they are dug from the ground. In the same way, the beauty, the worth and the preciousness of a woman is all bonded on the inside.
Right.
So if you open it up for any man to feast out of it, she's giving herself, her wealth, and everything she has, which money cannot buy. Most women don't know what women carry as their body. Money should not be able to buy that because it's very precious.
Right.
So if a man comes with sweet tones, sweet voice, and a woman says, okay, yeah, I agree, hi babe, hi boo, and she opens up this land full of gold and diamond, and the man uses it, he buys you something, he gives you this, and then after he has used it for a while, he says, I found another land with different type of materials, so I'm leaving you. Kadie, that is painful though.
It is.
Because maybe she's giving all herself. And today you girls also, when you're giving, you really give full.
Yeah.
Because you guys want to exploit and take an adventure. So most women today end up losing big time because most of them are being deceived. When I see a lot of young girls saying, I found a boyfriend, I cry in my heart for them because I know they are being fooled.
Yeah.
So I wish the woman would stop getting too angry and peacefully learn her lessons and press on. And she can't fight the guy. She has no reason to fight the guy. It's a deal. The deal didn't work out. The guy paid. If she had taken money or giving her money or anything else to the guy, then she has to fight and take her money back. But if there was no this deal and no disagreement and it was just relationship, he gave, she gave, and it's no longer coming, then I feel she should cut her losses and just go on. She shouldn't hang on and continue to fight and throw tantrums and call. How are you going to even call police on that? You can't, right?
No, you can't. Not at all.
Anyway, please, if you're watching, I want to take a little break. I'll be back. This is Wise Up. If you're watching, please share the video. Share the video. This is Wise Up. I'm here with this chitty girl, Kadie. Kadie, God bless you. Please share the video. Thank you. Nikwe, let the advert roll.
Have you been to Israel, the Holy Land, before?
Hooray! For the third time, a whole bunch of Holy Ghost seeking Christians are going to visit Israel for more fire. And this is your turn to go deeper.
You will walk the walk with Jesus and come face to face with the Bible.
You will walk the Sea of Galilee, see where Jesus was crucified, visit the tomb of Lazarus. You will see the Wailing Wall live.
Oh yes! And you will see where Jesus rose from the dead. The date is 7th to the 14th of September 2020, and you just can't miss this chance.
So join us by calling 703-910-6646
or hit us on divinepowerhouse@gmail.com. This time, we are going deeper for a big catch. All night.
Bishop Adonteng Boateng is calling again.
On the 28th February 2020 at 9 p.m., he'll be hosting a powerful all-night service team, Armed and Dangerous.
The fire will be massive with deliverance service, healing, and all-out prophetic service that will transform your life completely.
And the address is 3115 Golansky Boulevard, Woodbridge. You can't miss this powerful all-night service.
Be there!
Hallelujah.
All right, this is Bishop Adonteng Boateng here again. This is Wise Up. Today is Friday, and Friday we do nothing but talk about relationship, marriage, who you want to marry, who you want to be with, and stuff. This is Virginia. Adonteng Boateng, I'm here with this wonderful lady. She's making me laugh so loud here. Her name is Kadie. She's a nursing student in one of the universities here in Virginia. She's 2 hours away from here, but she drove down just to be here. Her name is Kadie, and she's very loving and sweet. She's here on Wise Up to ask questions about stuff that is bothering her and so many of her friends. If you're watching and she said something you don't agree with, or I've even said something you don't agree with, or there is anything you also have in your mind to talk and ask questions about on Wise Up, feel free. Let's talk. Now we'll open it up. Whatever is on your mind, whatever you've been thinking about, what your husband is doing, what your daughter's boyfriend is doing, or whatever, please throw it up. Wise Up. Kadie, what is the next question?
My next question is for you. You're very wise. You have a lot of wisdom to you and stuff. And I know you've come across with young men and everything. Do you ever ask them, like, why can't they be faithful? In a sense, to like.
You mean why do men cheat?
Why do men cheat?
Maybe I should ask Nikwe this question for him to answer. Or maybe Faith.
Well, let's ask.
Why do men cheat?
Why do men cheat?
Nikwe said because they get frustrated.
See? You guys give up.
All right. Okay, Kadie. Every man you say out there, Faith, myself, Nikwe, and everybody else that is in the studio that is a man. As a woman, I want to build this in your mindset. There is some form of wild animal in us. I'm sorry to use this. If you're a man, don't be offended, but it's the truth. Every man you see out there, there is some form of wildness, which is the beast side of a wild animal inside us. Men always want to adventure. Men always want to try something out there. A man can see a woman just because, Kadie, your sneakers, this is Skechers, right? Or this is Nike. Just your Nike and your track thing you are wearing, a man can drive his truck into a ditch. Meanwhile, his wife might be on his side, and he might even forget that my wife is here,
right? And
he would just watch you driving and go to a ditch. So for some reason, men, we are mentally, subconsciously wild. It takes the character of a very strong woman to tame any man down. Tame him, hold him down.
Is that the only time when a strong woman comes, or do they do it for themselves?
Ladies, there are some men by nature, they are not, when it comes to women, they don't care. We are all wired differently. But normally, man, every man, there is some form of craziness about women inside us. What I'm saying is, if, let's say, a man is in a committed relationship with you, 90% of it, the way the woman holds the man. There are some men that are crazy. No matter how you feed them, no matter how many times you have sex with them, no matter what you do for them, in their animal self, they will still go out there and eat in the garden. But I'm talking about normal men.
Yeah.
The best thing that can ever happen to a man is when the man finds a woman that is a mother. If a man finds a woman that is a mother, the women that have the character of a mother, they tame the men down. They hold them down. One, every man is looking for a woman to come into his life, to be a companion. Kadie, let me use you as an example. You and I were there.
Right.
If you're my companion, we're talking, we're laughing, we're giggling, we're cuddling, we're here, we're doing this, and you are making all the provisions that a man needs.
Yes.
90% of the good ones, they don't even have a need to go anywhere. Because
the good ones, I like how you use that, the good ones.
They are good ones and they are wild ones.
Yes.
Kadie, so if you're providing everything, but you see, one of the problems with the women, sometimes they get tired, they get frustrated, they're always complaining, and they don't want to have sex today. You just had sex with me today, and tomorrow too, you want to have sex with me, you think I'm this. You see, when women begin to treat men like that, that is where the options of other side chicks begins to flip in. When the woman begins to lose herself as a friend of the husband, as the best friend, as the companion that she was brought into the man's life to be.
Right.
Most of them, after some time, when they get frustrated, there are so many other women out there that are looking also for what you have that you might not even appreciate. And therefore, a lot of them go out to behave like that. I must also confess, Kadie, there are some men that are not matured yet.
There you go. No.
He might be very good, but he's not matured yet. He's not gotten there yet.
No.
He married because his friend is getting married and he also feels I must have a wife.
Yes.
But Kadie, it's up to you, the woman, also to understand if the man is really mature to marry. Because a man that is not mature, ready to marry, when you marry him, he will soon or later go and still change because he's not matured yet. That is the point. So, for every man has his own reason, but I just want to advise the women out there that they should stop nagging and stop arguing with the men and stop always complaining and stop insulting the men. There are some women, they insult the men and the men
I
can't.
definitely agree, and I would say I agree with you. There is women out there who are very disrespectful and they're not what men need, because it's just like, instead of building them, you're putting them down. You're breaking them down just as much as other people are breaking down. Like, I feel like this day and age, our favorite word to use is toxic. Like, you're toxic to that man's life just as much as they're toxic to your life. But
Kadie, but why will a woman go into a man's life and be toxic?
it's not. I don't think it's purposeful.
Why? Because of the baggages?
I don't even think it's purposeful. I think it's over time. It's just like, sometimes, yes, that man needs to grow up and be like, you're there to be that companion. You're there to be that person, but this man is still constantly disrespecting you and stuff like that. So it becomes a toxic relationship for both of you. I don't think a person walks into your life to be toxic on purpose. Never. But over time, I truly feel as if that it becomes a toxic situation to where it's just like, you guys both need to like either let each other go or fix what the problem is.
Wow, Kadie. But I have a question also for you.
Okay.
Somebody just sent an inbox message here saying that he married a girl. The girl was so beautiful, always looking good after she had 2 babies. Every time he comes home, the woman has all her stuff hanging in front of her, just flapping, walking in the house. So at night, when they go to bed, he doesn't get any stimulation or excitement.
He doesn't get nothing.
You're a woman. What advice would you give to such a woman who now saying that the evening wear, the nightgown she wears, she's been wearing it for like a year and every night is the same thing. What advice would you give to such a woman?
Look, you have to spice it up. You have to make it fun. Make it go back to the reason why you began in the first place. Like, everything in life, you become bored. You truly do become bored. So if you love this person and stuff like that, just engage it. Like, make it fun, make it different, make it spicy. Like, just spice your life up.
Kadie,
I say go get a new nightgown, impress him something else, cook him something different. Just, hey.
Kadie, so if women get bored, then they shouldn't be blaming the men for getting bored also in the house. Because women are supposed to be the managers of the bed and the managers of the house. So if a woman said, I am bored, so I'm always going to wear the same nightgown. Well, sometimes the man said he will come home and the woman only has this African clothing on her chest with food all inside.
Food all everywhere.
And at night she just come and sleep. Kadie, you are a woman. You are very young, beautiful. What advice would you give to such a woman? Because the husband is writing stuff here and people are saying, wow.
So is he saying that he's bored?
No, he's saying that the way the woman carries herself in the house, he doesn't have any stimulation to do nothing. The woman is complaining.
Oh, like I said, change it. Change your nightgown. Change your nightgown. Go take him out. Take him out for once. Give him a reason to make yourself up nicely. Like, I don't know. Like, just be a woman. Cater to your man. At the end of the day, that's what men, I feel like that's what all men want, to just be catered to and just be loved and stuff and just do exactly that.
Kadie, I'm getting a lot of comments here. Please, if you are watching, this is Wise Up. If you have any comment, Kadie said a lot. I've asked her a lot of questions. If you have any comment, if you have any questions, write it up on Facebook. I will answer you. And Kadie is also here. If you have any questions to ask her about herself, about life, where she want to be, and relationship about men, women, feel free to ask any question that is on your mind. All right? Thank you so much for watching. Please and share the video. We are enjoying it and we are very happy. What is your question? Feel free to ask and we shall answer you. Kadie, let me read some of the comments they have here.
Okay.
And see where we go from there. Somebody saying the reason why men cheat is that they never get satisfied. I will answer that. Men never get satisfied. Men get satisfied. Just that, like I said, I want to be frank with you. I'm a man too. So I'll be able to answer this question for you. Not that they don't get satisfied, but there is some form of wildness, craziness, mental issues in us that gets us to sometimes go overboard and do certain things that are not necessary. He is with a very beautiful wife, and tomorrow he's also hungry looking for a side chick. We're crazy. But I wish that, Mama, if you have a husband, you'll be able to fill up every need in his life to make sure you satisfy him. That is why you are in the man's life. Kadie, what do you say to that question? Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I do. Some men are satisfied, and I feel like once they are mature and stuff, they do know that once you find a good woman, you found a wife. So I do believe that. Then again, us as women, we have to be that person for a man to be satisfied. We have to be the whole package. We can't just come into his life at half and not have everything, like in the whole package, and expect them to have more. So.
Kadie, somebody says, if the man feels, talking about a woman who never wears, like she wears only one nightgown, and also when the man says he comes from work, the woman is always wearing entuma. You know what is entuma? Entuma is the cloth the women put on their chest. They have the African one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the man feels very angry. Anytime he comes home, the woman is always, and she'll be hanging up with herself. Somebody is saying that the man should discuss that with the woman. What do you say?
I say yes. If that's what's bothering him, then yes, she should. But as a woman, like I said, if you notice that your man isn't enjoying himself, or he's not getting satisfied, or he's not getting aroused, then how about you go and grab some nice lingerie or something and just try to stimulate him or something.
Some of the comments here, I don't want to read it. I'm still a bishop, so I can't read it because I might bite my tongue. But life is good. God is good to all the time.
All the time.
All right, so Kadie, you have enjoyed yourself. What generally would you tell every man out there? And what generally will you tell every lady out there?
My biggest thing is just be patient. Be patient with everyone. Everyone is a work in progress, and no one's perfect. So you can't come into someone's life expecting them to be perfect when you're not perfect yourself. And just be patient. Patience is the number one thing. Just patience. Take time.
For the men and for the women?
For both, yes.
For both.
For both.
Kadie, there's somebody writing a question here. He says he's in Spain. And he wants to have your number. Wow, you made the woman laugh, really. Yeah, he says he's in Spain. He's really enjoyed how smart you are. And he wants your number so that he can. And he's saying he's single. What do you want to tell him? I think he's looking at your makeup and your lipstick and your scarf. What do you tell him? Kadie, don't look at me. Look at the camera. He's watching.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in from Spain. I appreciate you, and I definitely appreciate.
Have you been to Spain before?
Not yet.
I've
been to London.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I would say I am a taken woman. There are some women out here that will nicely decline that offer, but thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, sir. She's saying she will nicely decline the offer because she has been taken, and that no mercy for any, so she's very sorry, but she has been taken. Maybe next time. Is that right?
Yes, maybe next time.
All right, Kadie. Okay, hold on. I have a classic J Love here. He said, what about the man that go out and brought something that look good on her.
How about that? How do you feel about that?
About what?
Like, would you buy your woman something nice for her to put on if you're not liking what she has already? Like, okay, this will look nice on you.
All right, so you're saying that like the man, if you feel like you always come home,
yes,
and your woman is always, she's home without a brazier, and she has clothes on her chest and she's flipping around, you should buy her a brazier. Is that what you're saying?
yes.
So buy her a brazier and say, when I'm coming home.
A nice one that you would like to see her in.
But the man is saying that before he met the woman, she was clean, she's beautiful, she's always this sweet. It was only after they married and she has a daughter now, he will come home from work very tired, and all the time the woman will be without brazier and she will be putting this African thing on, she will be just bubbling up like this, and he feels so fine, it's very offensive.
Why do you feel offensive?
That is why he said he doesn't like that. He just doesn't like that the woman is in the house.
Just without a brazier.
Bubbling up, yeah, like that.
I don't feel like you should feel offensive for that, because it's like, you know, she's tired too. She was home all day with the baby and everything else, so she is tired too. I just think it's ungrateful. I'm sorry. It's ungrateful.
Somebody says, marriage is a lifetime venture from Queenum. Over time, it might get bored, so treat your home as garden. Nurture it, bring in whatever will keep both of you happy, not forgetting your basic stuff.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
All right, okay. And then Agatha also said, some of the men have evil inside them. Any woman they see, even somebody's wife, they want to go for them. What do you say?
I believe that's true. For men and women, I truly believe that is true. It's just some people feel as if like, okay, well, I want that that belongs to me. That should belong to me. I want it. So they go out and try to get it.
So, Kadie, I'm a married man.
Yes.
Why would any woman feel that I belong to her? Why? Am I a lotto or something?
They might be. They will look at you and be like, wow, he's what I want in a man. She doesn't deserve him. Let me go after him and let me get him.
No, but my point is, yeah, even man, Nikwe is married. Nikwe is sitting here, he has a wife in Ghana, a very beautiful wife.
Right.
But sometimes people come here a lot. And I see that sometimes he's such close friends with some of them in a very sweet tone. Sometimes I look at them as a Nikwe, I know you are a very righteous, clean man. But when I see the relationship, I see that if this
flirting
woman...
too much.
Yeah. But after this, when a woman goes home, it's done. But how can a woman feel that, yes, Nikwe is married, I wish he's mine, and his wife doesn't deserve him, so I'm going to go for it? How can a woman behave like that? And she will be crying in the middle of the night with Nikwe's picture. That Nikwe will soon come to become a husband. Kadie, you are a woman. Is it real? Is it real? Do women have such fantasy? I thought it's men. Because Faith, for instance, recently I saw him holding a woman's picture. and I was like... Faith, but I think he pulled it from the internet, one of those internet pictures.
Yes.
But it wasn't a bad picture, but the way he was looking at the picture, I could see that if this is his boo, he will be very happy. But after that, I see he dropped the picture because it's just picture.
It's just a picture.
But how can he go in the middle of the night and pray that this magazine woman will become his? It's imagination.
It is. It definitely is imagination. But people feel as if you continue to try, you'll get there. So, question, right? So, I don't condone it whatsoever, but I know someone who is, I wouldn't even say dating, but they are sleeping with a married man. And he is perfectly fine and okay with that. How do you feel about that?
Who is perfectly fine?
The man is. The man's okay with sleeping with her while he's married. He's newly married. He just got married in October.
He married in October?
Yes.
And he's doing what?
And he's sleeping with this girl. That's not his wife.
No, does it mean that before he even married, he was having this woman as a girlfriend?
No. He seeked her after he got married.
Oh, after he got married, then he found this other lady. And the lady also feels it's fine.
Yeah.
And the man also feels it's fine.
It's fine.
But the wife doesn't know.
The wife doesn't know.
But the wife feels everything is okay in the house.
Of course, she's a newlywed. She thinks everything's fine. He's just going to work, even though when he's at work, he's at her house.
It is such a man is not mature. This is not a matured material.
Thank you.
These are some of the signs that shows an immaturity in a man. He has no reason, but just that he's not grown enough. And such a person, some of them, they change over time, because after that they said, I've done that, I've been
tired.
there. But if any woman feels that a man must marry them, you must sit down with them and know that this man says, I have done that, I have been here, I'm done. Such men, whatever any other woman would do, it doesn't attract them.
See?
It doesn't even move them. But when the man is saying that, oh, you know, I'm still there, this is exactly what boys do.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier on, they have options. He's married, but he has the option. Such people, they can marry two, you know. If they were in the Old Testament, they would have married two.
I was going to say, if it was back then, that's women now, we're not going for that. For the two marriage.
Kadie, I'm still thinking, why would a guy even do that in the first place?
Thank you.
He married in October.
Yes.
And in January, he has a girlfriend.
Yes. So, of course,
I don't have a handkerchief to even clean my face. Nikwe, would you do that?
It's stressful. It's stressful.
It's stressful. And it's bad.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But Nikwe, will you do that? Nikwe said he will not do that.
Good. See?
But Kadie, there's one secret. It means that the guy is not matured yet.
How do you know when a guy's mature?
That is why it's good to date them. You see, when you go into a guy's life and you date them, you, the woman, is a gamble for you, because there's a possibility of him marrying you or disappointing you. But when you gamble and you give it all and you marry him, sometimes it helps you to know them better. And like I said, men never grow. Have you heard that word before? Men will always be boys.
Yeah.
We don't grow. We don't mature early enough, like you said earlier. And it's so that, therefore, there is always that childishness in men. It's up to the woman to make sure that she will help this man grow up. When you find any man in your life, always put it in your mind that you're going to help this man to mature, to grow up to your level. Because you might be 26, 28, 20-something. You might find a man that is 40 years. But Kadie, as a woman, you will surely be mature than that man.
Right.
Because we never grow. But it's up to you, the woman, to understand and to work to help this man to also mature and grow up to your level.
Right.
You understand? That's all I would say. What else is your question?
How long should you wait to the man to mature and grow up? Are you wasting your time at the end? What if he, like you said, he never grows up, he never matures? So are you wasting your time waiting for a man to mature?
You see, there are qualities as a woman you should look out of a man, and you will know this man is ready to marry. When a man he's working, he has his own house. At some point, he's beginning to understand life and himself. He's looking for God somewhere.
Yeah.
Trying to find himself. There are so many people in church, they are there looking for God, but they are still not matured. A lot of African people, is because of financial hardship, they want to marry and settle and do things. But otherwise, when a man has a job, he has some form of responsibility. You see them seeking for God somewhere. At least when a man is seeking for God somewhere in his life, it shows some form of stability. He's looking for some stability.
Right.
Those are little indications. But otherwise, like I said earlier, so many of us, so the beast of a wild man is always inside us.
Yes.
You might find him, do everything for him, settle down with him. He looks so innocent, but he can still be happily working with another girlfriend on the side.
Exactly.
But I've always advised women not to divorce men because of those things. Because if you leave this one because he's cheating, you might go find another beast out there that might even be worse. So if you find one, I pray that you will take your time and work with such women, such men, help them to mature, to grow up, so that they will be able to be responsible to hold their family together.
Exactly. So I like how you said that, like, just stay together. Well, not basically stay together, work through the problems, and hopefully he matures and stuff. But how much is enough? When does it become like, okay, this is too much, I can't put up with this anymore, like it's become a lot? Like imagine if someone, like, say they got married at like 20, 28, 29. Mm-hmm. He's still not mature. You come to 45, 40 something, 20 years in the relationship, he's still continuing to doing the same things. Is it still okay for her to stay?
He's going to give you a heart attack. He's going to cause you to die. 20 years in marriage and he's still beating you. 20 years in marriage and he's still doing the same thing he was doing 10 years ago. Women are very emotional. That is how they are wired. And when a man continues to do that, you're killing them, though. So many women have died. They died with cancer and so many diseases because of marriage.
Yeah.
So I prefer that if you have a man in your life that is never changing, he's always going after this girl, this girl, this girl. At some point, you must find a counselor to advise you and to advise the two of you. Maybe the advice of a counselor might help, because today there are a lot of infections, coronavirus, HIV, hepatitis, HPV, HBB, BBC, and even coronavirus. And so for anybody to be out there running around today, it's risky.
Yeah.
So it is not just healthy for any man to still say, I'm a boy, so I'm running around. It doesn't show responsibility. So it's not good. So if a man is behaving like that, that is not right. He has to stop. If he doesn't stop, the woman must talk to a counselor to help them. If it doesn't work, she must advise herself. It's good, just at some point when it doesn't work, and when it's not working, it's not working.
Choose your own happiness.
You must, I'm a pastor, there are certain things I can't say, so I'll keep mute on that. You said it, I didn't say it. Thank you. Nikwe, can you run an advert for us so we can take a break? Elijah Bonnie, thank you. Nikwe, thank you. Faith Wilson, thank you. Today, Grace Sapon is wearing red with some black markings.
Have you been to Israel, the Holy Land, before?
Hooray! For the third time, a whole bunch of Holy Ghost seeking Christians are going to visit Israel for more fire. And this is your turn to go deeper.
You will walk the walk with Jesus and come face to face with the Bible.
You will walk the Sea of Galilee, see where Jesus was crucified, visit the tomb of Lazarus. You will see the Wailing Wall live.
Oh yes! And you will see where Jesus rose from the dead. The date is 7th to the 14th of September 2020, and you just can't miss this chance.
So join us by calling 703-910-6646
or hit us on divinepowerhouse@gmail.com. This time, we are going deeper for a big catch. Hallelujah. All night, all night, all night.
Bishop Adonteng Boateng is calling again.
On the 28th February 2020 at 9 p.m., he'll be hosting a powerful all-night service themed Armed and Dangerous.
The fire will be massive with deliverance service, healing, and all-out prophetic service that will transform your life completely.
And the address is 3115 Golansky Boulevard, Woodbridge. You can't miss this powerful all-night service.
Be there.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
It's Friday night. I know on Friday night we take it very cool. We are here today on Wise Up. And today it's been a very good time sitting down and talking to this wonderful, beautiful lady, young lady here. She has so much wisdom and so many questions on her mind about relationship and family and everything. Kadie, what is your next question?
My next question would be, how would it...
Kadie, hold on. There's a comment I want to share. It's a Grace of Faith said, Kadie. It's a Kadie. You are very good and God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. I very appreciate it.
Okay, so she's happy. All right. So what's your next question?
My next question is, as a bishop, how do you feel about two different religions joining together for marriage?
So let's say you're saying, how can a Muslim? Mm-hmm. How do I feel when a Muslim wants to marry a Christian?
Yes.
You see, if a Muslim wants to marry a Christian, in the long run, 99% of it, when the thought of the religion comes in, a whole lot of things kick in. But I feel that it depends on the two of them. If they can talk and agree on their talking, they can easily marry in the future. Mm-hmm. But either the Muslim is going to pull the other person, the Christian, to become a Muslim, or usually Christians also want to pull their husbands or whoever it is to also become their religion. I feel that it is proper if you can get somebody to understand your religion, and the two of you, right from the get-go, you will go, is better. But I know Muslims that have married Christians. I know a Muslim that is married to a Jewish person, and they are living very happy with 3 kids in Brooklyn, New York. The guy is a Jewish man, he's married to a Muslim, and they are the happiest couple.
Okay.
At night, the woman will go and make whatever she has to do, and the guy wants to go and do his stuff, and the two of them are together.
How are the children raised?
I don't know whether the children are raised, but you see, the man is the head of the household.
Okay.
And I believe that surely the children will wear the Jewish stuff because the man wants to have authority in the house. Mm-hmm. But I believe that the man has never pushed the woman from living the Islamic religion to become a Jew. What is most important for these two people is that love is there. Yeah. Today, most people don't marry because of love. What job you have, the school you go to, the sneakers you're wearing, the white shirt Faith is wearing. People look at physical stuff.
Right.
But if love is genuine and love is real, it goes beyond the physicality of anything. The only reason why today we have so many problems and religion and things coming is because people marry based on materiality. But if it's not based on material and it's love, you can marry anybody you want to marry over time, out of love. You are a Muslim. Mm-hmm. I could make you a Christian. Mm-hmm. Or you can also take me to, because we love each other, we will flow together and go everywhere together.
We'll work it, yeah.
So love comes to conquer everything. You understand my point?
Yes.
Anyway, that's about it. What else? Kadie, hold on. There's a comment here I want to read out to you. Comment I want to read out to you. It says, some of the women think their husband is stuck in the house, so they don't. Kadie, can you read that?
Yes.
What is she saying?
Read out loud?
Yeah.
Some of the women think that their husband is stuck in the house, so they don't care the way they dress. They don't care the way they dress to let their husbands like more. The way women dress in the house will let their husbands stay or look out for someone else.
Okay, so she's trying to say that some of the women don't care. That is why they don't dress up.
Yeah. Their men is always here.
Oh, the men don't go anywhere.
No. They're always stuck in the house. They're always just there.
They're always watching CNN.
Yes. Or
so
playing.
they won't dress up.
No.
Everybody's in the house.
Everyone is in the house. So why dress up? Why go buy stuff?
All right, Kadie, there's somebody called Classic J Love. He says, I will save myself from that drama. I'm not trying to be religious or discriminative, but I will not. She says that she doesn't want to choose to become a Muslim and go and marry a Christian because it's going to be a whole of Allah or maybe.
I know.
So that early in the morning you might be sleeping and your husband might be calling as a Muslim,
yes.
Or maybe the woman might be praying also. She's saying that this is full of drama. Mm-hmm. So, Kadie, what is your opinion? You asked me that question, but what is your opinion too?
My opinion on it is the same as you say. Like, if you come to understanding within their household on how things will be ran, then I believe it's a beautiful thing. I personally do have a family member, my aunt, which is my mom's sister. She's Muslim, but her husband's Christian. Their kids.
How long are they married?
For a year, almost like 20, over 20 years, I'll say.
Over 20 years?
Over 20 years, and they've worked out that way perfectly fine. Like my uncle, he doesn't per se goes to the, he doesn't go to the mosque. He doesn't go to the mosque, but my aunt has gone to a Christian service, the church and stuff like that. And then the kids are being raised as Christians. At the end of the day, she's given them the option to choose what religion they want to take. Of course, she introduces and she teaches them both, and then at the end of the day, they choose where they want to go. Because I feel as if in their household they believe religion is not necessarily what you're born into, but what you believe. So I believe it's working fine for them.
Okay, so the woman that is a Muslim, sometimes she goes to church to support her husband.
And the kids, yes.
But the husband never comes to the mosque.
Yeah, I have never seen him.
To come in.
No, I've never seen him in a mosque.
This is wise up. You are a Christian. Do you want to marry a Muslim? This is wise up. You are a Muslim. You want to marry a Jew? This is wise up. What is your mind? Is that too much drama for you? Will you be able to love somebody like that as a Christian? As a Muslim, will you be able to love a Jewish person faithfully, truthfully, and live together and have children? What is your opinion? What is your mindset? Let us know. I'm here tonight with Kadie, a student that traveled 2 hours away just to be here, to be on Wise Up to talk. Kadie, my time is almost up. Yeah. Faith is a young man, and it's my son. I love him.
Right.
Anytime I have chance, I talk to him about life, about men, about women, about things. Sometimes some of the questions he asks me, I see that even though he's a grown-up man now, there's still a lot of immaturity in him, like we're talking, because he's still growing up to become a man.
Of course.
What advice would you give to such a man that he feels that this girl loves me? He feels that I wish that I've done this earlier. He feels that he made certain mistakes earlier in his life. He wished that he has a talkative, sweet maybe woman like Kadie. He feels that he's always reasoning with Kadie. Kadie, what would you tell such a man to make him stable, to make him straight, to make him hard, and to lift him? What would you tell him?
I would tell him, be kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. As far as like, I wish. Don't regret nothing in the past, because at the end of the day, your past is shaping you for your future. Just take your time, know exactly what you really want and what you're searching for. At the end of the day, it's more about knowing your worth and knowing what you bring to the table and knowing what you want to accept from the table, what someone else is bringing to you. And just take time. It'll happen. Just pray. God, there's someone out there for everyone. I truly believe that.
There is somebody out there.
For everyone.
There is somebody out there. For everyone.
Yes.
So is that for every man or for every woman, for everybody?
For everybody. There's somebody out there for you. Just take your time. If it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world.
So Kadie, what you're saying, if let's say you're a woman and you believe that there's somebody out there for everybody, and let's say one doesn't work out, what do you do to prepare for the one how do you locate? We men, we go out to search. He was just talking to Grace. He was just talking to Millicent. He was just talking to this. He's searching for. You're a woman. How do you search for, when you're single, how do you search for a new boyfriend?
You don't. Like you said, he was searching for Grace, Millicent, and everybody else. They'll come and find us. So it's like, but if you come to find us and you're not the one for us, then sorry.
So how do men come for you? While you are in school, you believe he's coming. While you are you're working, how do they find you? You are praying to be married. You are praying for the sweetest man. How do you find the right man coming towards you as a woman?
I don't know. That's a good question. I believe you present yourself as someone who's ready, as someone who wants to be found, and as someone who wants to be, who wants to be taken or wants to be seen by the man that it's licking. You just present yourself and you get yourself ready for that.
Some of the women, they wear short, when they are single, they are looking for the attention of men. They want to expose part of their body.
That's not how you do it, and that's not how it works, because at the end of the day, that's all the men's going to expect from you. It's just for you to just be this symbol of someone who's going to walk around with everything showing, everything like that. So no, that's not the way to do it. Just education, get your education, just have something to hold and substance of yourself.
Wow, I like that word, substance. Substance. So if a woman has substance in her, surely she will find what she's looking for.
Yes, and a man will definitely find something in her too, because that'll be someone who he's able to build with as well. He finds that companion in them. He finds that person in them. He probably may even see his mom in that person, because it's just like she has substance, and you can't break a woman down that's doing well for herself.
Kadie, I'm not going to ask you how old are you, but you're very smart. And somebody just sent me a comment that you are right, and she's very proud of you.
Thank you.
Somebody saying they like your green sneakers.
Thank you.
And the guy is also still saying that he still wants your number.
Oh.
Please, she's engaged to somebody. She's in a relationship.
Claiming it.
My Mr. Striegel said you are very intelligent.
Thank you.
Please, if anybody has a comment, the Queen Mother of New York, she's there. She said, oh yes, you are very right and you are very beautiful. We're about to just go. Can you please share your comment with us? The young lady here, beautiful lady, her name is Kadie. Somebody saying you are very, very intelligent and all that stuff. So, Kadie, when are you going to finish your nursing school?
I will be done, God willing, by next December.
By next December?
With the first part. I do definitely plan on continuing, but first step is next December.
Okay, so, and when are you looking at getting married? Why do you say like that?
Because I wouldn't say I'm looking. I think more so to say, like, I just kind of want to get myself together. So ideally marriage will be nice probably within the next 4 years once I'm done with school.
4 years? I didn't want to ask you your age, but if you're saying 4, I know you are not 21.
No.
But 4 years. Nana Mankwa said you are very wise.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's saying, but 4 years, don't you think 4 years is too far?
I'll still be under 30 in 4 years.
You'll still be under 30 in 4 years?
Yes, I will still be under 30 in 4 years. So I believe I still do have time.
So in 4 years, you'll be under 30? Under 30?
Under 30.
Oh, okay. So it's not bad. So let's say even if you're 28 and you are getting married at 28, it's not bad.
It's not bad for me as well.
Oh. But for instance, in 4 years' time, he will grow older.
He will grow older.
Anyway, please, if you're watching, it's a beautiful Friday night. I am here with Kadie, all the way 2 hours away. She's a student. She's just on Wise Up with a beautiful smile, nice sneakers, and a very friendly lady here. This is Bishop Adonteng Boateng. I especially want to thank everybody that is here. Elijah Bonnie Nikwe, my studio manager. Faith Wilson, our medical staff director here. Grace Sapon, the lady in the red soccer boots. Mami Lizzie, First Lady Ramadan, but I just want to appreciate all of you. This is Wise Up. I'm very glad you watched. Please, before you go, can you share this video and get somebody to see? Remember, every Friday night, we're here from 4:30 p.m. until 6. I'll end Wise Up here. This is Bishop Adonteng Boateng. God bless you and bless you. Please, if you are in a relationship, go and enjoy and be very happy. You are blessed. Kadie, Thank you. It's a privilege to meet you. You are very smart.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Have you been to Israel, the Holy Land, before?
Hooray! For the third time, a whole bunch of Holy Ghost seeking Christians are going to visit Israel for more fire. And this is your turn to go deeper.
You will walk the walk with Jesus and come face to face with the Bible.
You will walk the Sea of Galilee, see where Jesus was crucified, visit the tomb of Lazarus. You will see the Wailing Wall live.
Oh yes, and you will see where Jesus rose from the dead. The date is 7th to the 14th of September 2020, and you just can't miss this chance.
So join us by calling 703-910-6646
or hit us on divinepowerhouse@gmail.com.
This time, we are going